Hey, I'm Nathan. It's time for another Spatial Creator Spotlight. We're at Snap with Lafiya Watson.
Happy to be here.
Lafiya, give us a little introduction about what you do as a spatial creator.
Yes, so I am a multidisciplinary artist and creative technologist and an AR creator, and love storytelling is really kind of where I start with. Just creating stories and being able to bring them to life with AR.
Could you describe your most iconic AR creation?
Oh my goodness, iconic. I'll say one of my favorites was one actually for the previous version of Spectacles called Super Spy, which kind of made the spectacles into sort of X-ray glasses. So you put them on and you see this secret safe, and you have 2 minutes to try to unlock the safe using hand gestures.
Ooh.
So that's one of my favorites. I kind of want to bring it back for this new version of Spectacles.
What did you love about it? Was it like that it was based on the gestures? That it was time-based?
Everything. I'm a gamer. I love escape rooms, so I love being able to like uncover things and figure out puzzles. So to be able to do that with the glasses and not have to do it on a phone is, was kind of a game changer for me.
Or not have to build like a magnetic Rube Goldberg contraption to reveal a secret. One of the things that like spatial creators do is they help other people understand the technology, the capabilities, how to get what they want out of it. When you're working with a brand or a company that's interested in augmented reality, what are the main things that you try to get them to focus on, or how do you encourage them to think about the medium when you're working with a company or a brand so they can get the most out of it?
I think, even like I do for myself, it really is figuring out what the story is first and what you want to say. Technology is amazing. I'm super nerd, so I love working with everything, but the technology should serve the story. So I think really just getting them to understand not to just pick out features just because they're cool, but like, does it actually serve the story? Does it actually help and enhance it and be good for the user? So that's really what I want to focus on.
Why story? What's your connection with like that story and why bring it into other dimensions?
I think it's an extension of the fact that I've always been a mixed media, mixed multidisciplinary, however you want to call it, artist. Even before the technology components, it was photography and narration and some animation. So I've always found a way to kind of mix all of it together. And so like AR and even just technology in general made it easier to do that,
It's like, I already like all of these things.
Exactly. I like them all. I can't choose. So why don't make me choose?
Finally, here's a rapper that puts it all together.
Literally, that's really what it is. I'm like, I want to do all the things and I can just mash it together and, here's AR.
And that is like the embodiment of why I see spatial creators as so important to this industry, right? Like, you want some of this? Well, I got some. You want some of this? I got the user experience.
Exactly.
I know what designing an event space looks like. And, oh my gosh. In this era of soon to be widely available consumer smart glasses, what's got you most excited as a AR creator?
I keep saying that the thing that's exciting me the most is just the accessibility because,
Where's the mic? Let's drop it.
Because nobody knows what this stuff is. Like, folks ask what I do all the time. Like, and I'm like, I'm an AR creator. And they're like, I don't know what that is. So just to be able to get this in more people's hands and have them experience it. Because I've done some demos for with Snapchat. I was at South by Southwest helping them demo. And
just like a couple months ago, right?
Yeah, like last month. And seeing, putting it in people's hands, having them try it. And once like that aha moment happens, like, it's so much joy on their face. They get so excited when they realize like they can touch something or they can like punch, and it's really exciting, and it reminds me of why I'm excited about it. It gets me excited all over again. So more than anything, it's just community and wider accessibility and having more people try it.
Yeah. I love this idea of, right, in this conversation as like a spatial creator, the accessibility of smart glasses isn't the accessibility of technology, but it's that I'm making this cool multimodal content with time and mystery and music and story involved, and I want to share that with more people.
Yes.
And right now, I've got one device that I have to share with like the whole room.
Yeah.
And like, wouldn't it be great if everybody just had glasses so I could just show them what I made?
Exactly.
So I do a lot of advocating for like accessibility as like access to the technology, but I love the content, the artwork, the creative storytelling is what AR gives you more access to and like helps you share as a distribution model.
Yeah.
This is me totally thinking out loud. I just taught this class for XR marketers.
That's right.
And we talked a lot about how the distribution channels for your content is one of the most important parts of it. But I hadn't, like, in my own brain, seen AR as the distribution channel for this new kind of content that is like, has been dreamt of and is finally getting a stage.
Exactly.
So, oh my goodness, you just like gave me a whole new framework to be diving into. Okay, so on the topic of favorites, when you're working in Lens Studio, when you're designing AR things, what is your favorite tool or feature, plugin, SDK that you work with all the time?
Yeah. In a lot of my work, it's always just interaction first. Like I love the hand tracking. That's, you know, pretty much all of my projects include some sort of hand tracking and or voice recognition.
Yeah.
So that's, I think also like children's museums, you can touch things. So I think that's also like my foundation and basis for that. But I love people being able to be active participants and not just sitting and watching it. So anytime I can inject that, even just a little bit, is helpful. So I think those are the main things I go to all the time. But one thing that I want to do more of, again, coming back to community and having more accessibility is just more of the multiplayer features, because that is where the spectacles, you know, that's a unique feature for them, that we can all be in this room seeing the same thing, interacting with the same thing. So, you know, I've been wanting to do multiplayer, but again, like you said, right now it's only, you know, it's just me.
I'm the only one with glasses.
I'm the only one. Why am I doing this? So, you know, so I'm like, please, let's get this out so I can start creating these experiences for more people.
Where do you see, or maybe even more importantly, where do you want to see the industry moving into in the next like 3 to 5 years?
More widely available. I know that's my answer for everything, but really the case, because I feel like people are doing such great things in this space, you know, and it's so many different use cases, education, you know, like medical field, like there's so many things you can do, and the general public doesn't know that these things are happening. So, you know, I think again, that's just having it widely available. And I also, you know, I think the glasses will help us be more present. You know, we can still see the digital things, but we can still be sitting here and seeing each other and talking to each other, even if we had the glasses on. So, you know, just it might help us take a step back from technology or use the technology to help us be more connected.
Yeah. I love today seeing a live demo on the stage where the developer is like wearing the spectacles. We're looking through their eyes, seeing them code, and then like noticing the results almost in real time. Like, so cool.
Yeah,
amazing to the new generation of AR developers who are bound to fall in love with spectacles and all the other glasses that are coming out.
Yes.
What's the advice that you would give to a new AR creator, somebody who's just getting started in their career?
I would say reach out to the community. You know, there's a subreddit of spectacles creators going to events, you know, like this and just AWE, just all these kind of like meetups. That's been so beneficial to me, is to have other people in the space who you can talk to, you know, get feedback from. That's been game changing for me, to have some people that know what you're going through, you know, for better or worse.
Right.
In this
Around
space.
the world. You have a community of like-minded professionals helping each other out from all over the world.
And folks in this community are so lovely and so willing to share their knowledge. So, you know, it's just like that. That's what I would say, is just find the community and build together.
And subscribe to the Substack.
And subscribe to Heather's Substack.
Join the Discord. Subscribe to Heather's Substack.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. It's such a treat to get to check in with you.
This is wonderful.
To talk more augmented reality after all these years. Thanks for being on the Spatial Creator Spotlight.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome.